Welcome to this deep dive. Today, we're going to try and unpack the whole world of closing sales. You know, those big discount signs always grabbing your attention. Are they really a bargain, though? Or maybe just a clever way to get us spending? We're going to look at a specific case, Clara, San Diego. It's this boutique apparently shutting down after 27 years, offering up to 80% off everything. Okay, let's unpack this a bit because, well, we've all seen those going out of business signs that just seem to last forever, right? My own wallet starts buzzing sometimes, and then 6 months later, yep, same sign, same closing sale. So you immediately wonder, is this Clara San Diego place any different? Or is it just, one of those?
Yeah, that's the immediate skepticism, isn't it? But what's interesting here, and it seems like a key difference, is that Clara San Diego actually checks out as legitimate. Our research, looking into the sources, confirms this isn't one of those endless kind of deceptive scams we sometimes see. The business really has been operating for 27 years. It's like a proper business registration. And the owner, Clara, she's a real person. Sounds like she built it up as a passion project, picking things carefully, all while raising 2 kids. So yeah, it feels like a genuine closure, not a gimmick. Okay, wow. That's actually a big relief. Knowing it's legit, that changes things. But still, that 80% off sign, it practically screams jackpot, doesn't it? My first thought is, amazing deal. But how much of that is real value versus maybe, I don't know, a smart psychological play? Are they just banking on us seeing the percentage and not thinking too hard about that original price tag? Right, you absolutely nailed the core issue there. We sometimes call it the closing sale paradox. But that 80% off sounds incredible, sure. But you have to consider what the initial markup might have been. For boutiques like this, it's not uncommon for the original price to be like 300%, maybe even 400% over the actual cost. So imagine a dress marked down from $200 to $35. Feels like you hit the lottery, right? But the real question becomes, was it ever truly worth $200? Or was that price just set high initially to make the final discount look massive? It really plays with our idea of value, perceived value versus actual cost.
That is a really good point. Definitely something you need to keep in mind before you even walk in the door. Okay, so what about the stuff itself, the actual items? Are these deep discounts on genuinely good quality things, or is it just whatever was left that nobody wanted?
From what we can gather, Clara's collection seems focused on elegant, sort of timeless pieces. The images we looked at back this up. We're talking quality fabrics. Construction seems pretty decent. It's definitely not that drop-shipped fast fashion stuff you see everywhere, not mass-produced low-end goods. And here's something really, really unusual and important: the return policy. It's still active during the sale.
No way, really?
Yeah. Think about it. Most closing sales are strictly final sale. No returns, no exchanges. Tough luck if it doesn't fit or you change your mind.
Exactly. All sales final. That's the usual line.
So the fact that Clara's allowing returns, that tells you something. It suggests, well, confidence in what she's selling and maybe some respect for her customers, too. It's quite different from the typical buyer beware you get in these situations.
Okay, that is a big differentiator. Huge.
But it brings us to the critical point for you, the potential shopper. The absolute best deal is only a deal if it's something you actually need and will use. It's amazing how that big percentage number can just hypnotize us, right? Makes us forget practicalities.
Totally. You see 80% off and reason just flies out the window sometime.
Exactly. And look, the saying 80% off garbage is still garbage is harsh, but true. However, a discount on something you genuinely love and wear, that's different. But you got to be honest with yourself. If your lifestyle is mostly, let's say, sweatpants and sneakers, is that deeply discounted, elegant boutique dress really a smart buy for you? Even at a steal, if it just hangs in your closet unworn, it wasn't really a bargain, was it?
That's the reality check, isn't it? Matching the deal to your actual life. So, wrapping this up, what does this all mean for you? Our deep dive suggests Clara San Diego is a kind of a rare thing, a legitimate closing sale. Real owner, curated stuff, decent quality. It doesn't seem like a trick. But as we've just discussed, whether it's a true bargain for you, well, that really depends on what you actually need and what's already in your wardrobe.
Which leaves us with a bigger question, I think. Something for you to ponder. How often are our buying decisions really driven by that feeling of getting a huge discount rather than, a sober look at what we genuinely need and what the item's inherent value is, and maybe what truly makes something worth it for you personally in the long run?
That's the perfect question to end on. Something to think about next time you see those big red signs. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the real story behind closing sales. We appreciate you listening.